morning students, my name is Yadav Rajir and today we will be studying economic subject demand. Before moving ahead, let me ask you some questions regarding what is demand? What according to you students is demand? Can anyone tell me please what is demand? Yes, please. Okay. Yes, exactly. Demand means when any person is having desire, is able and has willing to buy any product or commodity at a given price and at a given time is known as demand. Very good, excellent. Let me ask you some questions regarding what is the relationship between demand and price? What is the relation between price and demand? Oh yes. Who will tell me? Yeah, please. Yes. Okay. Yeah, right. Exactly. There is a negative relationship between price and demand. As when price increases, demand decreases, and when price decreases, demand increases. As per the law of demand, in law of demand, it was suggested that when price of commodity increases, the demand of that particular product increases, and when price increases, demand decreases. There is a negative correlation between price and demand. Let me tell you the demand function, that is d of x equals to f of p of x, p of y, p of e, t by u. This is a function of demand where d of x equals to demand of a commodity x, f indicates function, p of x means price of a commodity x, p of y means price of a related commodity y, p of e means price, expected price in future, t indicates taste and preferences of the consumer, y indicates consumer income, and u indicates other functions, other components, other factors. Now, when the price of a commodity, as we know now, the demand of any particular product is not only dependent on price of that product. It is also related with price of other related commodity, expectations of future prices, taste and preferences of a customer, consumer income, and other factors. In short, the demand is not totally dependent on price. Means when price remains constant, still demand changes. It is the main point of exceptions of law of demand. In exceptions of law of demand, it was explained that when price increases, demand increases, and when price decreases, demand also decreases due to many other factors. But students, today we will learn increase and decrease in demand while price remains constant. Okay? So students, today we will be learning economics chapter number 3, demand. Today we will be learning about demand. Under that, our today's topic will be increase and decrease in demand. Now, what is increase and decrease in demand? As we know, when price change, demand changes. But in this topic, we will learn how demand increases and decreases while my price remains constant. Yes, exactly. When my price will be constant or unchanged, still my demand will change according to other factors as per demand function. Now, can anyone please tell me on what factors demand is related or dependent? Is it only dependent on price or it has other factors as well? Yes, please. Yes. Okay, exactly. Demand depends on patient preferences, spatial quality. Yes. Okay, you go with the quality, whether price change or not. If the quality will be reduced, then you will ultimately decrease your demand. Okay. Now, yes, exactly. Quantity depends. If the quantity has been reduced, but still the price stay, your demand will change. Okay. Now, anyone else? New trend, yes. When there is any new trend in the market, then demand changes irrespective of the price of the old product. Okay, exactly. Now, in short, you guys are aware of other factors that affect the demand rather than price. Say for an example, in a particular area, there is a new trend or new fashion of clothing, then the demand of prior fashion or trend will be reduced irrespective of the price. Remember, the price is not changing. The price is constant of the old product. But as a new product has been launched or the trend or fashion has been changed, the demand of old product has been reduced slightly and the demand for new product has been increased. Yes, exactly. Today we will be learning this point with an example of a graph, with the help of a graph. Here it is increase and decrease in demand. Here the data regarding price of commodity in rupees is given and demand of the commodity in rupees is given. Remember, the price is 3, which is constant, but the demand is changing. Consequently, when the price was 3 as constant, the demand keeps changing as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let us assume that this 3 is the period of stagnant or equilibrium, or it is a constant period where there is nothing change in trend, other factors. Then consequently some other factors affect the quality or my demand function. The demand will change. As we can see, the price remains constant, but my demand keeps on changing. So let us take an example of this graph. Here, when the price was 3, which is constant, but the demand is changing respectively. When the price was 3 and the demand was also 3 at this point. At the point A. Now, some factors have entered in the function. So, if in the function of demand other factors, if there is any change in other factors, it will definitely affect my demand. So it can increase my demand or it can decrease my demand, but my price is constant over here. So when the price is 3, which is constant, but due to change in other factors, my demand has been increased to 5 units at D3. Consequently, it might be possible that there is a negative impact on my demand due to other factors. So from here, my demand could be reduced to 1 as D2. So in this diagram, we can see that our earlier or our starting demand was at the point D1 with price 3, which is constant for each and every point of time, and my demand was 3 units. Clear? Now, as there is a little bit change in other factors, but my price is constant, which is unchanged, but the other factors is changing, due to which my demand is increased to 5 from 3 at the point D3. Clear? When the price is constant at 3 rupees per unit, my demand increased to 5 units due to change in other factors. It could be anything. It could be taste, it could be quality, it could be preference, it could be savings, even it could be income of a consumer. So my demand is totally dependent on other factors. Here price is stable or constant or it is unchanged. Now if there is a negative impact of other factors in my demand, so it will reduce my demand from 3 to 1 while my price is constant. My price remains stable and it is 3 per unit. So when my price is 3 rupees per unit, my demand reduced to 1 unit at 3 rupees per unit. It is decrease in demand. Now, say for an example, I am a person. Say for an example, I personally is a person who used to take a particular product from a market at rupees 10, and I was demanding for 10 units per day. But now, due to any reason, I slightly reduced my demand to 8 units per day. It could be due to health issue, it could be due to finance, it could be due to savings, it could be due to quantity or quality, it could be due to preferences or new product in the market has been launched. I am very much interested in the new product, or new trend or new fashion has been entered in the business or market. So I'll be preferring that new product. So the demand for the old product has been reduced irrespective of the price. Where price remains constant, the demand is decreasing. Consequently, if the same scenario, if I was earlier demanding for 10 units at 10 rupees per unit, now I'll be requiring 12 units at 10 rupees. The price remains constant, but my demand has been increased due to any factors. I have liked the product, it is good for health, my savings has been increased, my preference has been increased, I have good review of that product, and by which my interest towards that particular product has been increased, that is other factor, then I'll be demanding more on that product. Irrespective my price is fixed. So let's discuss this graph by making it my demand at x-axis is my y-axis price. In the same scenario, it is given as price is 3 which is constant. So let me take here 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same for demand, it is changing. The data is from 1 to 5, so I'll be taking range from 1 to 5. As my price is constant, so the line of price will be as follows. Now, say for an example, the standard was set as 3 units of demand at the rate of rupees 3. So this will be my point of demand. I was demanding this was my demand function, but due to any reason, say for example, I got different taste and preference, I like some other product very much, so I reduced the demand of the function irrespective my price is constant. So I demanded for 1 unit. So I demanded for 1 unit. So ultimately my demand has been reduced to 1 from 3. This is decrease by, say for an example, the same example, but the condition is I like that product very much. It is very much beneficial for my health, or it is good. I like the product. My savings has been increased. I got more preferences towards that, so I increase the demand for that particular product. Say for example, now I'm demanding 3 units, 5 units. So ultimately my demand is increasing from 3 to 5 units. This is increase. This is increasing demand while my price remains constant. Clear about it? What is increase and decrease in demand while my price remains constant? Always remember, the increase and decrease in demands by price remaining constant is done due to other factors that affects my demand. Clear all of you? Now let me ask you some questions. What according to you affects demand? What according to you affects demand? Yes? Okay. Okay, good. Yes, exactly. According to you, taste, texture, packaging, and the shape, color, design matters. So that's why you change your demand accordingly. Clear? Okay, very good. That's a good answer. Now, let me ask you some questions regarding today's lecture. So hello students, now I will be asking you some questions regarding this lecture and you have to answer as per required. Now in this question I have made a graph. In my axis I have price such as 2, 4, 6 and 8 and in demand 5 and 50 on x-axis. Now my first question I have the line goes within 5. Now my first question is what is the price? My first question is what is the price? Yes, we will say yes, exactly. The price is constant as 5. Why? Yes, because there is a straight line towards 0.5. Good. Now my second question is what is the demand before increase? What is the demand before increase? We will say yes. What's the demand before increase? 10. Very good. As this was a stagnant period, after that the demand increased to 15. But what was the price at before increase? It was at price at demand 10 unit. Now my next question is what is the demand after decrease? What is the demand after decrease? You will tell yes. It's 5. Very good. Excellent work. The demand after decrease is 5 units at rupees 5. My last question is why the demand changes while price remains constant? Will tell me yes. Exactly, due to other factors that affect my preferences and likes and dislikes. Very good. Thank you.